is always a hope. Rise and fight.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another BSL16 broadcast here in the round of 8. I'm Machine, and joining me today is my good buddy, Razz. Razz, what's up, man?
Not much, Machine. Excited for another day of BSL. A lot of good games again ahead of us here, so just another exciting day. How are you doing?
Yeah, doing well, man. Hyped in anticipation for these amazing matches, man. I'm sure you were tuning in yesterday, but obviously we're finally down to the top 8, and we've got to see some incredible matches yesterday, and should be more of the same today for all for those of you who are tuning in here. But yeah, I guess kind of to get the round of 8 kicked off here for day 2, we're going to be having Zhanhun, our Chinese terror Protoss, going up against OyA, big bad OyA, man. Just to get things started off here. And this is going to be a pretty epic PvP. Razz is the Protoss expert on the panel here. What are you thinking going into this one?
I mean, OyA is always a wild card PvP. I think we saw it yesterday. He started off really hot with just a double 9 gate in the middle of the map and took his first match, right? And then kind of went DT crazy, as did every Protoss yesterday. So I think both players here extremely good at PvP, very strong, can play standard, can get tricky. I'm curious to see what we have from Zhanhun, if he's just going to try to play standard, feeling that he may be the superior player to OyA. But OyA, excellent player. You see his MMR 2564, not easy to do. I think he can easily pull out games and take them from Zhanhun. So definitely going to be a fight here.
Yeah, man. Yesterday, even when I was mentioning OyA, I kind of regard him as one of the top 3 Protoss in all the foreign scene. There just seems to be this big gap after OyA from any other Protoss. It's like Bonyth, Dewalt, OyA are at this next level PvP. And it's interesting because I would say that Bonyth, Dewalt play more similarly than just about any other Protoss. But OyA, like you mentioned, is one of the Protoss who's willing to throw in stuff like a proxy gate, which in a lot of regards makes him a little scarier for me than a lot of the other top tier Protoss here. But yeah, we obviously see this screen. Our players are ready to jump into it here. It's going to be Zhanhun facing off against OyA on Vermeer, game 1. Straight to the action, man. I love it. Top left, spawning as the red Protoss, hailing from Sweden, it is OyA.
And one of our Chinese Protoss in the top right, in the color blue, it is Zhanhun.
Yeah, man, big bad Zhanhun. Did he take out Mihu like a couple seasons ago? I forget.
Well, they have. I believe in the Asian qualifiers, he did take him out. I mean, he's strong, man. He's crazy. He's a very, very strong player. And something I noticed about his PvP, at least the last season, watching some of his games, that he likes to sometimes just skip Reavers and go heavy units. There were a couple of games that he played against Bonyth where he opted not to go Reavers, but like 5 gateways right away, 6 gateways right away, and just mass units and just overtake that Protoss army coming with the 2 Reavers. So we'll see what he has in store. Right away, we see a difference in builds. Oh, we're going to have... Is it going to be a double gate? I think it's going to be. Yes, it is. For both players. Never mind. We have mirror builds. I saw the probe go out for OyA right away, which usually indicates that you're not going to go with a double gate because you're saving up those minerals to mine as effectively as possible. But he opted to go an early cross scout to kind of see what's going on. And what happens here is Zhanhun's going to see this probe and think that it is a cross-map game, so he's going to not know where OyA should be able to figure out where this other probe is coming from.
Yeah, this is an interesting one, man. I think even in all the PvPs we casted yesterday, this is really the first time we've seen a 2-gate, and we're seeing it from both players. You were kind of mentioning to me a couple weeks ago that 2-gate is really coming back into the meta for PvP. Why is that?
I think Protoss are trying to look for that early pressure, but can play into some kind of eco style, right? Like it used to be, okay, you went 3 zealots, and then you took a 21 gas into a core. A lot of Protoss now are just taking a nexus and putting the cannons out and realizing, hey, I could just make probes nonstop and get a nexus and just defend with cannons in my main. Like I don't got to worry about a Reaver or DT drop because that's usually the counter. But we see here kind of traditional styles where they're both taking the gas right away.
Yeah, this isn't some kind of like Forge Expo type, like, transition or something like that.
Yeah. What can happen here? It's not going to happen here, but if you scout that it's a 2-gate, you can put your zealots through the middle of the map. We got to be careful here.
Ooh, doesn't look like Zhanhun trying to be careful at all, or OyA.
They're just hugging, moving on.
Look at the probe got inside the main, though, for Zhanhun. So Zhanhun going to get a free scout out here. Looks like the same is now going on, though, for OyA. Wow, this is going to get really weird.
So this is what I was talking about, the machine. OyA made more zealots because he knew he started seeing them and immediately produce them. Zhanhun does not, so he's going to have to fight with his probes immediately. Where OyA at least is going to have 2 zealots. Already 3, 4, so he should be able to hold a little bit easier than OyA does.
I mean, that being said, Zhanhun cleaned it up pretty well, all things considered.
I think Zhanhun lost 1 probe, maybe 2. OyA forcing a lot of lost mining time right here.
Yeah, there's a battery in Zhanhun's main. That's one thing to note. And I don't believe OyA ended up spending the resources on a battery here. Still, though, like, I don't know, fairly even-ish trade. I don't think that's going to kill the game for one player or the other.
If anything, I think OyA takes a little bit of a lead. Oh, can he find it? Oh, a second probe. Caught it.
You're kidding me. I can't believe he found that.
Now we're going to see. Is OyA just going to lock him in his base? OyA's got to be careful. 6 Zealots versus 4.
Yeah, that one's not going to work out in OyA's favor for sure. But I think OyA did everything he kind of needed to there. He's got the core. He didn't spend on battery. Faster range, it looks like. And he should be starting that Dragoon pump. We're looking at supplies are fairly even. Yeah, 37 to 37. And OyA actually with the faster robo. So I feel like everything's slightly in OyA's favor. Am I right about that?
Yeah, everything right now is in OyA's favor because he didn't lose any mining time. Like, Zhanhun had to pull probes. Uh-oh, this Dragoon getting caught here from Zhanhun.
Stay on top of it.
Gotta be careful. Shield's down. Hitting the HP now. But, yeah, I think Zhanhun took more significant damage because of the probe pulls. Ooh. That's why we see OyA being able to get range and a robo where Zhanhun's a little bit behind economically.
Okay. Well, looks like OyA kind of shoving that Dragoon off for now. Did actually some considerable amount of damage to that. Fortunately, he has the battery, so he's able to retreat and heal that guy up. Now OyA actually in some trouble here. I mean, that Dragoon's pretty weak. Oh, okay. Doesn't look like Zhanhun wants to fight it. I don't blame him.
The dance of the Dragoons.
Interesting. Observatory first. Third gateway. 3-gate. Hobbs. Huh.
So I think this is a little bit in response to what we saw yesterday, Machine. So much DT stuff going on that I think the players have had enough. So one of the natural counters you can do is just go 3-gate robo, and if it is DT, you just run it over.
Yeah, you can just target down those DTs as long as you can see them, obviously. Okay. When do you think someone's going to try to take an expo?
I don't think OyA is planning on it right away here. Putting down the robotics as well. It looks like he's going to want to stand a 3-gate, just pump Dragoons, get a Reaver out, and then go pressure. Zhanhun being behind economically, I think has to make that choice. Am I going to throw this Nexus down, or am I just going to go with the 2-gate robo pressure? Because I haven't seen an observer. Oh, there's the observatory. So yeah, Zhanhun's playing a little more passive here. Just wants to get a scout. So I'm actually surprised that OyA wants to take the Nexus here, considering he made 3 gates and the robo. But
yeah, I'm kind of shocked as well. It feels like he's somehow just ahead in everything, right? Yes, there is a shuttle. The robo support bay is behind. The observer's behind. I mean, everything's behind except the Dragoon count, it looks like, for Zhanhun here.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful with this observer. Losing your first observer PvP can make things a little bit more tricky because you need that vision to fight with the Reavers. So you're going to see OyA poke in and kind of just see what's up and then move along.
Wisely backing out. Ooh, observers cross paths, so the jig is up here. Looks like Zhanhun trying to stay on top of that observer, but not quite able to do so. And yeah, things looking great here for OyA.
Yeah, OyA should be feeling good seeing that observer, so that he knows that it's not some type of 3-gate robo Reaver all in. Ooh. He knows that he went observer first. Oh, here we go, we're chasing.
OyA, I don't know, man. It's only 5. Wow, he sniped it? Is that worth?
I mean, it's worth because he's going to get a full scout, but he's going to quickly realize, like, hey, this guy's a little bit all in here. Like, he is going 2-gate, robo, going to get those Reavers. And if these units get caught, Machine, we're going to have a big problem here for OyA. Okay, they're going to make it home.
If Zhanhun stayed on top of that, I think he catches those, by the way, but he didn't. Shoot. OyA, you don't need to be out here, man. You saved your goons. Back up. Back up. Yes. He does have the faster Nexus. Nexus complete. Probe transfer on the way.
So I think he's out here because he doesn't want to get stuck in the choke with the Reavers firing in. He wants to be able to fight in the area. And we see, here we go. Only one spread. Reaver for Zhanhun, but he does have a shuttle, so that does help.
Double Reaver here for OyA. Great spreading. Ooh. Good scarabs so far from both sides.
OyA trying to jump on the shuttle here. Oh my goodness. Both Reavers down. Oh, the shuttle goes down. One was picking up the Reaver Machine. Zhanhun's going to have to back up here.
Wow. OyA the Beast, man. Just charging forward here. I mean, he's already got the base advantage. It's really looking like OyA's just going to clean this game up here.
Yeah, OyA now has a massive, massive advantage. I mean, he was able to snipe the Reavers. He lost his 2, but it doesn't matter because his Nexus has been mining for so long. And Zhanhun has no idea that has happened, right? He does not know. He may think this is like a 3-gate robo type of build because he lost that observer.
I mean, I would, right? There's so many units out of OyA. How can you have a Nexus and that many units? You know, but he does. Ugh.
Yeah, so now OyA pumping probes out of 2 Nexus for a long time. Going to take that eco lead. Will probably go up to 5 gateways soon. So he can really get a heavy production with that base kicking in.
Yeah, I think, why is 5 gateways the number, you think?
I think that's kind of what you can support right away on the 2 bases.
With 2 gas, or?
Well, I think with 2 gas, once he takes it, he'll be able to kind of get speed, which OyA likes to do. So you kind of get the speed and 5 gates, and you can kind of pump units and be able to continue to produce Reavers at the same time. And then as time goes on, you can add a gateway or 2. But OyA choosing here to move in.
Yeah, first Reaver unloaded. Dragoon's trying to get in here. First shot goes off on a Dragoon. OyA kind of losing the Reaver there for not much, honestly. I felt like a little bit of a blunder there from OyA.
Yeah, his shuttle was getting targeted at the same time as the Reavers, so he was trying to pull the Dragoons out that were chasing the shuttle, but Zhanhun did a good job of refocus firing, and now OyA has to back up. He does have this high ground that he can kind of sit on, but he's got to be careful, because now it's going to be 2 Reavers versus 1. So
OyA does have the faster natural gas, should have a slight, economic lead as far as that's concerned. But once again, like Zhanhun just kind of stays in it, and now he's in a much better spot than he was a couple minutes ago. 2 Reavers, shuttle moving on the way. OyA comes down from the high ground now and gets in really good position here. Nice shot onto the single Reaver of Zhanhun, but ultimately looks like he's going to end up backing up here.
yeah, he's going to back up and wait for that Reaver support himself. He's going to go over the high ground, kind of waste as much time as he can for Zhanhun so he can reinforce this army. Supplies very, very close here. So we're going to see, I like this path that OyA is taking.
Yeah, this wrap around.
Oh no.
John.
Oh no. Cannot get caught.
Ooh.
Oh,
Huge
that
shot.
Reaver shot connects.
He can get on top of this Reaver and shuttle as well now.
Oh,
man.
I think we went a little too far in there. Machine chasing down this Reaver. That Reaver is going to survive with 1 hit left. And all of a sudden, Zhanhun has a massive Dragoon advantage.
Well, OyA trying to rally the rest of his troops here. Good shot on his own Reaver.
Oh, he picks it off.
Picks it off and keeps his own Reaver alive. Just barely making the dream come true there.
Wow, what micro from OyA. That's crazy. And we see Zhanhun floating some money here. Going to need to get those macro rounds in. Not making that many probes from his expansion there.
Yeah, he's got plenty in the main. Not quite enough at the natural. OyA, though, fairly well saturated, other than I think he's got 2 on gas at the natural accidentally. So shoot. I mean, look at how close this game is. They've been within 2 supply, I feel like, for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, big shot from that Reaver. Oh, he hits that again. Machine. Those are big shots. 2 Scarabs will kill a Reaver. Could use the shield batter if he needs in his main.
Yeah, those are important shots for sure. It really comes down to Reaver, retention a lot of the time in PvP. It feels like. Oh, nice. Gets a free pylon here. We'll take it.
Yeah, nice little scouting pylon.
Looks like Zhanhun, though, trying to capitalize, seeing the Reavers out of position here.
Yeah, a lot more Zealots here for Zhanhun. Which I'm surprised because those get melted by the Reavers. That's good to have maybe like 2 or 3 to tank some shots. So the Dragoons, that doesn't happen to the Dragoons, but to have 6, 7, they can get melted down very quickly.
You think it's just lack of gas or something?
It might be that he's just trying to get units out. He doesn't have the gas, so he's just making the Zealots. I mean, a healthy mix is good as you get into having legs, but without legs, the Zealots are a little bit more useless.
Oh, man. Well, I think this is just one of those rare games where we might actually get to a 3rd base PvP.
Yeah, both players just posturing. You can see OyA's trying to get Zhanhun to come through one of these arcs, whether it's that middle slot there or over the high ground. If he can have that happen, and we see 4 Reavers, Machine. Ooh. We're going to see double shuttle, 4 Reavers from OyA.
Is 4 Reavers good?
4 Reavers. If you can drop them and separate them a little bit, the issue is the micro, right? Trying to micro 2 shuttles and the 4 Reavers. But if you can get them down and they can fire together, they'll just wipe out tons of Dragoons. But
counter Reaver drop heading for the main of OyA, and this is going to trigger something for sure.
Yeah. OyA's going to see this shuttle moving into his main and say, okay, I'm across the map. We're going to go. We're going to fight. Immediate reaction there from OyA.
Look at that reaction. Yeah, 2 Reavers. Oh, come on. Oh,
and here we go.
Whoa, look at that Reaver placement from OyA, just dropping right in the thick of it. Huge Scarabs going down, too. Oh,
but this is what I was talking about, Machine. Very hard to micro these 4 Reavers. Already 2 have gone down. He's microing now. 3rd Reaver down. 4th Reaver down. And the Zealots are on the Dragoons. I think Zhanhun's going to clean this up.
Yeah, that definitely took a turn for the worse there for OyA. Zhanhun kind of capitalizing. I don't think the Reaver drop in the main ended up necessarily doing, a significant amount of damage, but just the distraction in the center of that fight. And OyA kind of going a little too ham there with his Reaver drop in the center.
Yeah, I would have liked to see. Oh, man, he's trying to fight up the hill, and the Zealots are going to tank so much damage from these Dragoons. I would have liked to seen him drop the Reavers a little bit more towards where his units were, so that he could have fought a little bit more effectively. I feel like they got caught, those Reavers, from both the units on the top and the bottom. If he would have had them towards one side, I feel like he could have focus fired a little bit better.
Yeah, a little unfortunate there. Now he's
we
going to
see-
scout the third Nexus of Zhanhun.
Yeah, we see Zhanhun take an immediate third. He's like, hey, I want a big fight. How am I going to push my advantage? I'm going to take another Nexus and force you to keep moving into me here.
Oh, OyA may be in position to snipe this, though. Does get on top of the shuttle. We'll see if it's enough. Reaver gets unloaded, trying to just save this guy. Shuttle goes down. Reaver goes down. I mean, that's what OyA needs to try to stay in this game here.
Yeah,
Zhanhun,
and he is looking to trap these units here.
Yeah, the ones at the bottom left side of the map here. It's a sizable force from OyA, but man, just so many more Dragoons here for Zhanhun. He might just be able to kill this off. OyA trying to consolidate his forces, gathering another group of Dragoons here, and he might actually just have enough to overwhelm this now from Zhanhun.
Wow.
What a fucking game.
This is getting crazy here, Machine. We got units all over the place fighting. OyA doing a great job of reinforcing that army and being able to push away Zhanhun's
He's got a supply advantage now. How's
big
that?
supply advantage. Well, again, remember, OyA didn't take a third, so all of his money was still going to unit production. And this is the tricky part about PvP. You can't just keep taking bases because you're using 400 minerals. Instead of making 4 Dragoons or 4 Zealots, you put it into that Nexus. And then when you start losing some army, now all of a sudden that effect has like doubled, if not tripled, because look at the supply difference here already.
Still though, man, OyA is on a timer. If he's going to get it done, it's got to happen now. OyA moving in towards this third, has this Dragoon count advantage here. Looks like he should be able to clean up this force of Zhanhun. Zhanhun has a Reaver coming in from his rally though. Big Scarab shot, shuttle coming in as well. Another huge Scarab shot, and OyA suddenly forced to be pushed back, but has a shuttle with a couple Reavers of his own here. Let's see what he's able to get done.
Yeah, I think he... Oh, that one Scarab landed from Zhanhun, I believe. Yes, it did. And that one he picked up. But you are right, Machine. OyA is on the timer here. He has the unit advantage right now, but when this third base kicks into play, Zhanhun will be able to overwhelm OyA at some point. Oh my goodness.
Gosh. His control's so good. Honestly,
It's
they
crazy.
both are.
And I love that OyA's going for the natural here. He knows the units are down there. Big Scarabs. Ooh, big shot. Probably 6-7 probes go down there. Well done there from OyA.
Yeah, that's going to hurt, man. I mean, he's going to have to do that a few more times to stay in this one. No third base yet on the way from OyA. He's kind of just showing, hey, he's extremely committed with this next timing.
I think he's mining on one base. We see the drop going into the natural again. Big. Let's see if we can get some big shots off. Oh yes, good first one. Good second one. Very nice from OyA. But he's got to win here. He's got to win here.
Yeah, he absolutely has to. Moving around to that third with the Dragoon Force at the same time. Looks like he's going to pick off another pylon. It's go time, though. Oh, Zhanhun trying to get on top of that shuttle. Not quite able to do so. OyA's just doing a great job luring those Dragoon Force to his own Reavers. But actually, both Reavers go down. Oh, no. Suddenly, I really don't like OyA's position here. Other than he got the third Nexus. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this game is so back and forth, Machine. This is crazy because OyA should just back up, take the win and back up, because now you're one base mining versus one base mining. If you lose all these units and leave the Reavers, you're at a disadvantage again.
I mean, it needs to be said that at least like Zhanhun got that additional mining from that additional base. You know, that's resources that aren't new. Oh no! Yeah, he needs to just back up. It looks like.
Yeah, this game is absolutely wild right now, Machine. We're going back and forth, back and forth. OyA has a ton of probes, which is great, but they're only mining from one base as well, so it doesn't matter that he has that big probe advantage at this point.
He's got to just distance mine. This is just one of those games where he's going to be distance mining a third and hopefully get something done with it. I mean, he's got a supply advantage. Oh no. Here comes the Reavers. Zhanhun once again trying to capitalize. I'm surprised he's going to the main. He's got to know the main is mined out. Oh no, only two Reavers to speak of. Ooh.
Taking out a couple probes here. Also forcing OyA to back up with his army. Oh my goodness, he cannot get this shuttle caught though.
Yeah, it looks like he's wisely going to retreat with that. He's scouted out the third nexus. He sees that OyA is distance mining to that. Zhanhun not able to distance, or not going to distance mine himself, and it looks like this is it. Now Zhanhun in a position where he feels like he needs to end this game right here, right now.
Yeah, and OyA has a big unit advantage, it seems like, but his units, oh my goodness, this shuttle machine.
Oh! Both shuttles right on top of each other. Reaver's being targeted down.
Oh my goodness, and he got the shuttle. So, both Reavers going down.
You're
really good
kidding
micro
me,
from
man.
OyA. Unbelievable.
You're kidding me.
Wow, and OyA
Did he do
gonna
it?
lock these units in.
Did he maybe do this? Did he maybe just end the game?
OyA has taken a huge lead here.
Gonna catch a Reaver walking across the map as well.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Missing
man, I think
shots
he's
going up the high ground. Yeah, I think as long as he holds this third base and he has the units to do it, I think OyA will be taking game number 1 here. Zhanhun just not enough here to break this position.
Ooh. Almost sniping the... Yeah, he does snipe the obs as well. Oh, man. I can't believe it. What a back and forth game. I mean, I thought at first OyA was at a pretty significant advantage. Zhanhun absolutely had a comeback, got that quicker third. And it looks like OyA gonna be able to close this one out here.
Yeah, as long as he just continues to mining at that third and just lets Zhanhun mine out as well, he will have to just be able to close this game out. He doesn't need to do anything crazy at this point.
Man, he's got quite a significant probe count. Actually, both players do for only mining off of a single base at this point. But yeah, this base from Zhanhun obviously about to fall. You know, there shouldn't be any more mining at it.
Yeah, and I think OyA is starting to smell some blood in the water. He's gonna go back up here. Oh my goodness, here he goes. This is gonna be crazy, machine.
No more mining for you. Or it won't be.
Oh,
Scarabs are so good, man.
God. Wait! Round 2! Oh,
Round 2.
It'll get stuck again. Oh my goodness.
I love it, man.
Oh, you having terrible flashbacks, machine. Terrible flashbacks.
Oh, here we go. Reaver drop for Zhanhun on the low ground. OyA in a really good position on the high ground here. Reaver taking a bunch of shots, though, and yeah, OyA's Reaver falls. Meanwhile, Zhanhun's Reaver still alive and the shuttle as well.
Oh my goodness. So now all of a sudden, Zhanhun can start getting active with the speed shuttle himself. I'm surprised he decided to take that fight towards the high ground. And we see Zhanhun pulling probes to start long-range mining himself.
Scouts
coming in with his Reaver. Let's see the reaction. Pulls some immediately. Second pull is there. Gets. Oh no.
Pulled.
I think the shuttle's going to get caught. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
it
man.
just gets out, and here he's going to scout OyA's shuttle coming in with his own shuttle. And OyA's got to be careful as well here, machine. His shuttle is on health. Oh my goodness, big shot.
Huge scare. Oh, shuttle might get targeted down here. Yep, shuttle goes down. Reaver is taking some damage here from Zhanhun, and it looks like this is it.
GG.
Wow, GG is called there. What an epic game number 1 going to OyA in this PvP, man. That was insane. You know,
that was just wild. Like you said, it just kept going. Oh, I see the advantage here. I see the advantage on the other side. Like we went just back and forth. But in the end, OyA was able to pull it out. Like you said, he was able to long distance mine, get a third nexus down, and just hold it. So that'll take him through for game number 1.
Yeah, man. When Zhanhun had his own third base going, and I mean, he truly stabilized. I thought it was kind of lights out from there, but OyA, you know, has making some fancy moves, like great targeting. You know, just he's got that Bonyth level Reaver control with shuttle, like that is so difficult to come by in PvP. And yeah, man, he's getting it done there. So Yeah, should be pretty good. If OyA wins the next one, he could already be moving on as a champ from the series, but match number 2 will be on Sylphid, and it looks like that is Zhanhun's pick for this series anyway. So Sylphid obviously going to be a map that he's very comfortable on. Whenever I think of Sylphid, you gotta respect the 3-gate, right? No ramp leading from natural to main. So things can get a little dicey if you're not prepared for a lot of Dragoons early on. But yeah.
When I played Zhanhun here, he did 2-gate range with DT. So he did a little bit of everything, kind of showed that he was going to go 2-gate pressure, but with DT behind it. So we shall see if that's the same style he wants to play, anticipating a 3-gate. But I believe our players are ready, so let's get into game number 2.
And spawning bottom left from China as the blue Protoss, it is Zhanhun.
And in the mid right, part of the Sauna gang, the master himself, it is OyA.
Sauna gang.
He is making it hot in here, Machine. What a wild game number 1. Now, OyA, first time he played this map, 2 gates in the center. That's what we saw. But this time, a little more standard. Not going to go for that.
You think he was expecting Zhanhun to watch the replay? And he's, you know, like if you're Zhanhun and you tuned into yesterday's cast, knowing that OyA is going to be playing some PvP with you, I don't know. Maybe you open a 2-gate in your main just because you're a little worried about it.
Absolutely. The levels of the mind games, right, just start to kick in. Like, I know that yesterday he did this, and then OyA's sitting there saying, I know that he knows that I did this yesterday, so had one up in game. But it looks like it may be another 2-gate here from Zhanhun. And we saw his first-person screen there go to the center. Oh, no, he's not. He's just going to go for a later gas. He guess he's going to go Zealot first. Automatically checking the center here, Machine.
Yeah.
Almost anticipating it.
So he did anticipate it. He did expect it. That's why, you know, a lot of the times there's a big advantage to players like me who don't know anything, you know? Because, like, if I don't know what I'm doing, you definitely don't know what you're doing, you know?
That's it. That's how it works.
Single gateway in the main here, obviously, for OyA. Mining away at that gas. We have core down as well. All good standard things here. Looks like pretty much a mirror on the opposite side of the map over here for Zhanhun. OyA, though, skipping out on that early probe scout should, I mean, theoretically get a little bit of additional mining, but we're actually seeing Zhanhun with the supply advantage. I don't know if that's him making a Zealot and OyA didn't, or what.
Yeah, he made the Zealot. OyA, I don't believe, has made a Zealot, or may just be skipping it. Also, Zhanhun took a little bit later of a gas, so he is a little bit more mineral heavy right now.
Okay.
So we'll see if he's planning to use that for a 3-gate or a 20-gate second gate, which is common. You know, you get a second gate on 20, and then you kind of put some pressure and go into a robo, like a 28 robo. But we'll see what he decides. So he's trying to get this manor pile on here, Machine. Oh,
he got it.
Ooh.
2 probes trapped as well.
Yeah,
wow.
And you see, OyA did skip the Zealot. So with this, Zhanhun was probably going to send his Zealot in to kill some of those trap probes and cause some harassment, which will also allow him to get a scout.
Did you see how serious OyA takes this pylon? He like pulls additional probes off just to target down so quickly.
Yeah, just interrupts your mining so terribly bad. Oh, and Zhanhun is now going to keep OyA in the dark. He stopped that probe that was the scouting probe, so immediately in response, OyA puts down the robo.
Good call. I like it. Will he look for the Zealot at the bottom?
Oh my god.
Dude, Zhanhun, man. I like this.
And he's going to lure him out. He's going to lure him out with the other goon.
Oh, he was looking at the Zealot. You can see it on the minimap, but he doesn't quite move it yet.
Yeah, and here's going to be the thing. If he gets the Zealot in, the Scout is just massive at this point because he's going to see 2-gate robo, and he could just go 3-gate because he knows there's no danger of DTs.
Yeah.
Oh, a 3-gate observer from OyA.
So even if, Zhanhun goes 3-gate, it's not necessarily an advantage against this build, right?
It is. It is an advantage with the 3-gate. It would be a hard counter, but I only see 2 right now. So.
Probes moving. And it's a robo.
Okay. So OyA will have a little window here where he can kind of push towards Zhanhun because he has his 2nd and 3rd gateway up. Once he gets like a round or 2 through that,
it's so close.
This Zealot is a ninja, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh, he saw it there. You're kidding
there it
me.
is.
He's so good, dude. Can't believe it. Wait, maybe he did it. He's totally trolling us right now.
Wow.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, he had to have seen it. Why would he move down there? Oh, well. But once again, the Zhanhun Dragoon going to lure these away. Oh, but not far enough. This is hilarious, this little dance that's going on right now.
Oh my god. He could anytime. Zhanhun is waiting for him to move out so he can get a full scout with his L, but he's going to run out of time machine. Like, he's not going to know. He'll find out what OyA's doing, but it's going to be a little late. And we see OyA going 3-gate robo again.
Yeah, 3-gate robo here. Observatory on the way for Zhanhun, but obviously it's going to be a much faster observer here for OyA. Finally,
right.
Little
Secret
Joe gets
Agent
to...
Man.
Yeah, Secret Agent Man gets to tuck his way out of his corner and go into the main. And sees the 3 gateways, sees the robo, trying to target down a probe here, maybe.
Yeah, he's going to see that it's Reaver as well. So he now knows what he's up against. This is a pretty... I don't want to say it's all in it because OyA pulled a Nexus out last time. Did get 1 probe there. But
did get a probe.
A lot of times when you're going 3-gate robo, you're saying, I'm going to kill you now. So, but last game that wasn't the case.
OyA's observer going to get picked off here, it looks like.
I like that he's only sending 2 so he doesn't get stuck in his main. Oh! From downtown, that Dragoon did it.
So, I mean, once you scout that your opponent's doing the similar build, don't you just put a Nexus down?
You can, but the issue is going to be on Sylphid, it's more of an attacker's advantage because the Reavers can fire from outside the arc into the mineral line.
Okay.
So, like, that he could place a Reaver right where that cliff is with the rocks and can hit the mineral line of Zhanhun. So a lot of times you have to be careful. And we see OyA going in here, going to see a lot of Dragoons himself. So he said, I'm going to back up.
Yeah, good call here. He does not have the numbers, it looks like, to be able to engage this. Has a Reaver of his own rallied in from his natural here. Zhanhun just a little behind on all the tech, but he seems to have a Dragoon count advantage.
Yeah, constant production off 2 where OyA decided to drop the Nexus. I think his Nexus was a little bit after, but still effective. Little pylon here to take some of the AI away from the Dragoons.
I like it. I like it.
Oh,
is he going to pick it off?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Run.
I didn't see cancel. No cancel there, machine.
Ooh, we take those.
No cancel. I always take that. That's always good for me.
Probes being rallied to the natural here for OyA. Looks like he will get a little bit of a mining advantage being the faster transfer. So, love to see that.
Yeah, I think once OyA gets the 2nd Reaver with the shuttle over here, we're going to see a little bit of a siege on this expansion here in the natural because he knows they can have that kind of range advantage. The other thing is, OyA has the better base positions. I say that because he can go directly from his natural and have his goons there into Zhanhun's main, where Zhanhun has to kind of go across the whole map. So exactly like this. So OyA can keep flying in and flying back to his base, where Zhanhun has to go kind of across the entire map.
We are seeing that Zhanhun is aware of that, though. Dragoons are spread out inside the main, preparing for just this scenario here. We have 4 goons, which should be enough to chase away a shuttle with Reaver here.
Absolutely. We'll see what OyA gets done with this. Here he goes. He has the speed shuttle. I think he's just going to suicide in here.
And why not?
goodness,
Boom!
pretty big hit
Huge
there.
detonation there. Come on, click something.
There you go.
Gets another probe.
Another probe, force of transfer.
Is that worth it, you think?
I don't think it was worth it, but I don't think Zhanhun has the double reaver, or maybe he does have the double reaver in the shuttle. Yes, he does. So now all of a sudden, you're going to have no shuttle, just reavers on the ground versus an army that has shuttles and reavers. I mean, things can get tricky, but OyA's goon count, because that third gateway is massive, and that shuttle is flying directly into those Dragoons.
Here we go. OyA trying to get on top of the
shot.
shuttle. Get some good shots on it. Not quite able to.
And the micro battle will begin, Machine. Here we go. He's got to be careful. That shuttle's about to get picked. The shuttle went down with the reaver in it. And then the other reaver's picked. Oh my goodness. What a pick from OyA.
OyA coming in with the flanking group as well, though. But Zhanhun's units are just a little more consolidated, centered, and able to get the better trade. Still, though, Reaver completing for OyA from his robotics facility. I think that Reaver will give him what he needs to hold this.
Yeah, he should be able to hold now. I mean, that shuttle pick was massive, Machine. If he doesn't get that shuttle, we could be talking about ending game here with a little bit of good micro here from Zhanhun. Or Zhanhun could have been sitting outside his base and flying into the main with the speed shuttle instead of it being OyA.
Ooh, wow. OyA capitalizing, even getting a free Dragoon kill there on the exit. This time, though, OyA really stabilizing, has some great economy here. And it looks like both of our players truly stabilizing on this 2 base. So, yeah, it's... I don't know, man. I wonder what the next step of this one's going to be. Do you take a third now? Do you not?
You could take a third, but then you just got to play defensive, right? Like, you got to kind of sit in an arc like OyA's doing by his natural and kind of defend the third. And then you just get your shuttle with speed out there and keep harassing. The thing is, if you take that third and you're harassing, you have to be careful of the counter push. So we'll see. Zhanhun looking for an angle here.
Ooh, does see the pylon located over here. Looks like he's maybe trying to dive bomb in onto this mineral line. Still, though, OyA is prepared for it. I really like this observer positioning here from Zhanhun over the natural. It's just giving him vision of mineral line, troop movement. And it's really also in a difficult spot to truly be picked off by OyA.
And we see OyA now with his speed shuttle coming out onto the map. Zhanhun's got to be careful here. He might get his army caught.
Yeah, this bottom forest looks a little caught out here. OyA sprinting for it, too. It looks like this is it. It's time to fight here. Both Reavers being dropped on both sides here.
Oh,
huge scarabs, though, for
shuttle,
Zhanhun.
Wow.
Yeah, shuttle goes down, but not before picking off a significant amount of OyA's forces here. OyA, though, has a sizable rally, still has his shuttle with 2 Reavers here. It's definitely not going to be easy to break. And yeah, once again, we're down to like even supply. These guys are just making this so close.
Yeah, I
shuttle
think
being
we're gonna
focused.
see OyA take big advantage here now that the Reavers are down and he saves his shuttle. Wow. Big advantage to OyA here.
It's not fair, man. How can one player be so good and so handsome, you know? It kind of pisses me off a little bit.
Fair.
It's definitely not fair.
We'll have Zero draw on his picture and mustache extra or something. You know? Really ruin his day.
Just give him a monocle or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Something
2 chins.
Yeah.
Oh man, OyA making it happen here. Drop it in with the final Reaver. Look at this goon count. Picking off the pylon. That cannon now does nothing for him. And OyA just showing why he is the best of the best in the foreign scene here.
Wow, this was very impressive here from OyA. Just his control was unbelievable. And it's going to push him to victory. Even if Zhanhun holds here, he's lost so many probes. He's just so far behind now.
Zhanhun, though, man, just making it difficult, fighting on. I mean, he made both of these games so close, right? Like, I almost can't believe we're saying this is 2-0 for OyA with how close these games were. It was nothing but back and forth, action-packed PvP. And I mean, it just came down to the smallest details honestly, between these two.
Yeah, this shows you how close PvP can be and tricky it can be with the Reaver control, and missing one pickup or missing one Scarab shot can really throw the game.
Yeah, it honestly can at this level. Oh my gosh, he's gonna snipe the Reaver again as well. Ah, man, OyA is just a monster.
Yeah, and we see who we didn't think we started today saying Zhanhun will go down 0-2.
No,
But
I don't think either of us expected that.
But OyA here just coming in. Zhanhun probably just collecting his thoughts and gonna get ready for the next series of the day.
Yeah.
As OyA just comes in and is just sniping every probe that he has.
OyA wisely leaving as soon as he's outnumbered, just making sure nothing but efficient trades. Sending in the next rally of 10 Dragoons, dropping down that third Nexus here. And
yeah. OyA knows that he has this game locked up as long as he doesn't do anything incredibly stupid and sacrifices like a whole army for nothing.
I bet you I could lose this game from here.
I mean, I don't doubt that, you know. Just right-click, and there's the GG. Right-click your 10 Dragoons into the Nat and just let them all die to the Reaver.
I've done it before. I could do it again, man. Right on. OyA taking a 2-0. Big old 2-0 victory there over, I mean, just honestly some of the best of Chinese competition. So really awesome to see that, man.
Yeah, I mean, OyA just showing that his level and that he's on his game, man. To take out someone like Zhanhun 2-0 is very, very, very impressive. So hats off to him. Well played. He gets an overall point in his winning column, so that's great. And 2-0. So, I mean, nothing more you could ask for, right? Starting off a series of the day, getting to 2-0 over a big player. So it's awesome. Congrats to him.
Sure. Absolutely, man. And Zhanhun, you know, may not get a point on the board, but he gets a point in my heart. You know, played so well, man. I mean, he gave OyA the fight of his life there, and it was just so close. I can't believe that was a 2-0 for OyA with how close those games both were. But yeah, man, Zhanhun will continue to fight on here today. But yeah, big props to big OyA there.
Yeah, I believe Zhanhun will be able to sleep tonight knowing that he has a point in your heart. He'll be able to really, rest easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what he's doing it for.
So up next, actually, we're going to have another, big PvP match here. I believe it's Dewalt facing off against QiaoGeGe. Another, foreign PvP between one of the Chinese greats. And Dewalt, obviously, currently in Korea, one of the best from our foreign scene. So yeah, man, this is going to be an exciting one. But before we do that, I think we're going to go to a short break, folks. So, stay tuned, stay hydrated, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes here.